Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. So today I'm going to be talking about why Balenciaga bags are a joke, and you probably already know why they're funny, but to those who don't understand maybe the context of Balenciaga bags and their designs, I'm going to go through and explore some of their most popular bags today. And guys, I noticed that on the Balenciaga website, they're currently having a sale. So if you're a big fan of Balenciaga, maybe check that out soon, because I'm pretty sure it just came on there really recently. And there are a few cute things on sale. I really liked the Puppies and Friends slides. I didn't pull the trigger on them because I honestly don't know if I'm going to wear them very much, but they are so cute, guys. And there's also a really cute clutch with a cat on it, which I was also tempted, but you guys, you gotta be proud of me because I resisted. I have so many unboxings to do. It is actually embarrassing how much I've bought during this time that I haven't been uploading as much. Honestly, probably have to unbox 6 bags. It's really bad, and it's kind of embarrassing, but I'm just gonna show it to you guys anyway because it will be fun to talk about and you guys might be interested. Balenciaga bags, their most I guess popular bag that I think of when I think of Balenciaga is probably the city bag, or that motorcycle bag. Now, I believe that was designed by Nicolas Ghesquiere, and he's now moved on to Louis Vuitton and that sort of thing, and now they have more kind of reinterpretations of that bag, such as the La Cagole. I personally really love this bag because it has these little dangle things on it, including a heart-shaped mirror, and I am so tempted to buy this bag, guys, because I honestly can imagine myself wearing it a lot, and it comes in this breathtaking lilac color. Don't even get me started, guys. I almost impulse bought it, but I didn't because, as I said, guys, I bought 6 bags recently, so I didn't buy it, but this is one of my most favorite bags. And this bag is kind of funny because it is, the heart-shaped mirror, it's very teenager vibes, but it's almost like a reincarnation of the city bag, and I love it. When I look at the Hourglass bag, I didn't really understand how it could be a joke, but all the other bags I've analysed from Balenciaga, it's pretty obvious why they are a joke. The Hourglass bag, I don't know what brand it's necessarily making fun of, but there is the fluffy version, which very much reminds me of a vintage Chanel bag from 1994. If you haven't watched that runway show, guys, I highly recommend watching Chanel 1994 Fall Winter runway collection. It is such a comprehensive collection, and so many iconic bags and looks come from that collection, which Chanel still reference till this day. At the start of that fashion show, there is a whole lot of fluffy fur looks, which I can't even deal with it, guys. I've watched that fashion show so many times, but I'm obsessed with it. And they have these bags which are little top handle fluffy bags which have a mini bag attached to it. I just think this show was so ahead of its time. Now, the fluffy Hourglass bag very much reminds me of that fluffy bag in that Chanel fashion show, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's kind of a reinterpretation of that. But yeah, Chanel was doing that double bag trend, many years ago, and I feel like that idea of having a bag stuck in a bag is kind of very relevant at the moment. And yeah, I love that look, but pretty sure that Balenciaga was inspired by that bag when they designed this bag. And another Chanel bag which I believe Balenciaga is heavily inspired by, or maybe making fun of, is the shopping bag extra small. And this bag, I believe, is probably inspired from a Chanel bag from Spring Summer 2009. They released some bags on the runway which looked very much like Chanel shopping bags, and they were just simple white or black, and I think they also came in pink, and they just had Chanel written across it, and they're just plain leather. Now, this was very kind of funny at the time, very novelty, and obviously stood out for that fashion show. It's something that I remembered, and when I saw this Balenciaga bag, I remembered that, and I have a feeling that they've been inspired by that Chanel bag, and they're kind of making fun of it and making it their own with their own branding on it. And I feel like Balenciaga is very good at doing this. They take designs and they you know, sprawl across at Balenciaga and make it their own. And people don't realize they're actually making fun of other brands by doing that. And people just assume that it's a Balenciaga idea, but the branding is so strong that their Balenciaga logo makes anything look desirable. There's also the everyday line. So everyday bags, they're just basic black bags, and these are funny because they're literally basic black bags, and the only thing that makes them distinguishable is the big Balenciaga logo across them. I think these are having a go at maybe consumerism and, you know, brainwashing of branding, and how we're so drawn to it only because of the Balenciaga logo. Would we be as drawn to these bags without that logo? Who knows? Maybe would we buy it? Would we spend that much money on it if it was just plain black? I don't know, guys. Like, they're pretty basic bags, and I think that is what Balenciaga is trying to say with these bags, is that, you know, they are just a logo basically, but I guess they are very everyday styles, hence the name Everyday Bags. A bag called the Tool 2.0, and I have a feeling that they've been inspired by the Hermes toolbox. Now Hermes, you know, they are a very elitist and, you know, prestigious brand, and I feel like there are many bags. There are at least 3 bags that I feel like Balenciaga has adopted and put their own branding across as a little bit of a joke. So one of them is the Toolbox Tool. I have a feeling is probably inspired by the Hermes toolbox. There's also the Vial bag, which I'm pretty sure is inspired by the Mini Bolide, and the way they've made it their own is by simply putting across it Balenciaga. Now, you know, Hermes are very known for their very minimalistic bags as well, and if you know, you know with Hermes, but a lot of people just don't know, and by Balenciaga just putting their name across the bag, you'd almost think that was invented by Balenciaga, but actually the silhouettes are originally from Hermes. So I feel like that's the joke with those. Just, again, the branding is so strong that people are willing to pay that much for a bag because it says Balenciaga on it. The Cabas bag, I think, is probably inspired by the Garden Party, especially in the beige canvas with the black contrast. Thing that makes you think that it's a, you know, just Balenciaga is the big branding, you know. They're all about that big logo on the front. It's very street style. It's kind of, it says to people that, you know, you have money to spend on Balenciaga basically, and it's a bit rebellious as well, and I think cheeky of them to take those very classic designs and put across it their logo, and that's what makes it edgy and kind of like, you know, a finger up to fashion kind of thing, a rude finger up, I guess. There's a Gossip bag. Kind of think this could be inspired by Constance. What do you think, guys? Especially with the B's on the front. I mean, it's very similar to the H closure. And in contrast to them making fun of Hermes bags, they've also taken very everyday and, like, you know, non-designer silhouettes, such as these Barb's bags, which very much look like moving bags that you could get from like Kmart or something, and they've put Balenciaga on them. Again, this is kind of making fun of, I guess, how we see designer fashion. They've done the same thing with these tourist tote bags. There's one that has like a Paris print on it that would look very similar to one you get for a few, you know, I don't know, few euros when you go overseas, and they've made it, what, like over $1,000? That's also a bit of a joke. There are a few bags, I think they look like JanSport is the brand. Is it JanSport? I don't know. It's like a very sporty brand, and they look like that. Oh no, it's Eastpak. Sorry, Eastpak. And the reason why I think they're inspired by Eastpak, which is also not a designer brand, is because they've made the Balenciaga logo in the same kind of font, and they're just plain canvas backpacks that say Balenciaga on it, but they look so much better because it says Balenciaga. But, you know, you could get the same look buying Eastpak, so that's also kind of funny. There are so many more Balenciaga bags that are funny, but finally, I think one of the most funny, actually, maybe I'll end it with 2, is the sneakerhead bag. I mean, hilarious. Any sneakerhead should probably get this and match it to their sneaker shoes. And, you know, it's not only handbags that Balenciaga makes fun of, it's definitely their footwear as well. I mean, the Crocs, the Asics, you know, you guys know. It's just, you know, it's all a joke. And finally, I would say that the hacker project is also a massive joke. I mean, Balenciaga collaborating with Gucci and then, you know, mixing their brands together. It's just like, it almost looks so like outrageous that it's fake, like that they do that. And I think it's pretty funny and an edgy kind of take. And, you know, I think it's actually, it's saying that, you know, a lot of fashion is just marketing and branding. It's got nothing to do with the actual objects themselves. It's just the idea of two brands coming together, and they know that it's going to be hype and sell out just based on that. It doesn't even matter what they look like. They just mesh it together and bam, you get like a magic potion of two brands together. So anyway, guys, I hope that helped you in learning why Balenciaga is a joke. And I love Balenciaga because it does, I think they come out with the most outrageous and hilarious designs. I do have some Balenciaga jeans which are kind of like twisted, which look a bit crazy. And I have a few t-shirts, but nothing too crazy. They are very like much of a streetwear brand, and I think a little bit, well, actually it's interesting because their models are like very different ages. And oh, I absolutely love the Simpsons collection they did recently. If you guys haven't seen that like Simpsons episode with Balenciaga, it's so good. Like, I love it. So yeah, I personally really enjoy Balenciaga. I really want that cagole bag. I think it's so cute with that heart-shaped mirror. It's very just like Japan vibes to me, which I love. Do you guys think I should get that? Like, I don't know. Anyway, and if you want to check out the sale, not sponsored, but check that out, you might find a bargain. And I hope you enjoyed this video today. And what do you guys think of Balenciaga? I'd love to know, and I'll see you next time. Bye!